What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. We are headed into the weekend. Hopefully everyone had a great week. Hopefully everyone's feeling good. It is hot. There is a heat wave headed across America, everybody.
I think the entire world.
Make sure you cool down, stay hydrated, wear sunscreen. And
have you seen the videos of like the folks in London? They're also very hot.
Oh yeah, because they don't have like a lot of them don't have air conditioners.
No.
I saw it. There was a Molly May in her new house was posting that, like, I guess, I don't know, the bed, something's air conditioning, I don't know, something's not done, their bedroom's not ready or something. And Maura was at the house and they were like sitting in front of a fan. They were dying. It was very hot. I think it's hot.
I'm glad those two still hang out.
I know, it is very nice to see.
We're never going to see a friendship like that again on Love Island.
No. Yeah, you're probably right.
Not like Molly May and Maura.
No, they're...
Speaking of Love Island,
good friends, good friends. But no, I wanted to say the air, New York. It's the thickest I've ever felt. The air.
I thought I was choking when I stepped out
breathe.
the other day. I was like,
you feel like you're walking through.
Yes,
yeah.
You literally feel like you're walking through air.
Leave.
Have you ever seen the
it is so bad
airplane jello theory? So it's like when people are afraid of flying. I think I saw a TikTok and it's like, think of something in the middle of jello. So you have the top and the bottom, like it's not going anywhere. It's like stuck in the jello, you know, like it's not going to drop and it's not going to go up.
Yes.
Whatever. That's how it feels walking through New York City right now. It feels like you're just like fighting through jello.
Luckily I like can walk to work, but I can imagine getting on a subway. Like those subways where like there's packed with people and some of them don't have AC.
Yeah. It's brutal right now, but hopefully everyone can cool off in some way. Get some air conditioning, you know, pool, beach, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Fran the other day turns to me, she goes, "You gonna?" What did
she say? I asked you if you were gonna get some sun, go to the beach.
You're looking pale.
Yeah, but it didn't. Noah, tell me it didn't feel like she was phrasing it that way.
The way
I was like, "What do you mean? I sit in the sun all the time."
The way it came off was me being like, "Oh, looks like you've been inside for too long."
Yeah.
But really, I just meant because I knew how hot it was supposed to be for the rest of the week. I was like, "You gonna get some beach time in?" Like
that's how she said, "You're gonna get some beach time in this weekend." But now I'm aware of how hot it's gonna be.
Yes.
I get it now. I wasn't aware of the heat wave.
I meant it in like the fact that I was worried about you laying out in your backyard because it is going to be so hot. Yes, I know, but the beach,
I could take a dip.
The beach is just a cooler temp.
You're right.
Like you get the
beach,
breeze
you get the
from
wind,
the beach.
the ocean breeze.
It's always a little bit cooler than backyard can be hot.
I will be at the beach this weekend, Francesca. I'm going back to the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm going to have a great time.
And it's our big Elton John weekend.
It is.
Weekend of Elton John
rivalry.
Who will be the better? Something will happen. He'll bring out like
wood.
What?
I'm worried about how hot it is, and I just
Elton?
want him to be okay.
You're already putting bad thoughts into the world.
Fran.
Good thoughts. I want him to be okay. It's very hot.
What if Elton
it's supposed to be 97 degrees on Saturday
night for Fran, and then he's like, I can't do that again.
Oh, that's the energy you don't put out.
I'm thinking which guest is going to come out on Saturday, which one's going to come out on Sunday.
Has he been bringing out people?
I don't know, but Bruce Springsteen has made an appearance at every fucking New Jersey show,
true.
So who
Honestly,
knows?
MetLife, I feel like it's like, why not bring someone out?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Dua Lipa, is she in New York?
That's what Dua Lipa. You know what's
weird?
He
does play the song.
The woman who does my facials asked me that yesterday. She said, "Do you think Dua Lipa will make an appearance?"
Well, she ends her concerts with his song.
Yeah. And he plays it as well. Normally I don't like to look at the set list.
They posted it. I saw.
It's the same
who posted it?
Some place posted his Philly set.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I actively went to look for it.
How many songs is it? Like, and how long is the concert?
I don't know. It seemed to be around like 18 total.
So they're probably just hit.
Oh, it was. No, it was.
Yeah. It was hit, but there were some that I've never heard of.
There were some that were thrown in there that were maybe newer, you know? Like
what song are you most? I'm Still Standing.
Yeah, probably I'm Still Standing.
I like the slow ones.
Your Song. Oh, God, that one's going to send me into tears.
Does Marty know any Elton John?
Yes, of course.
Like the big ones.
Yeah.
Rocket Man.
Not like me. No Elton John connoisseur.
There was
remember he said
he's like, this Elton John guy.
Yeah, he said there'll never be another one like him. I said,
no, so it's more.
There probably will be.
It says the show's around a little under 2 hours.
What if he brought out the guy who played him? What's his name?
I'm gonna be so hungover. Edgar.
Taron Egerton.
Taron Egerton.
Yeah, Taron Egerton.
That would be
not Edgar. It would be.
Don't let the sun go down on me.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna. Saturday night's all right. Yeah, that one.
You know Levon? Yeah. Great song.
Yes.
No, I don't.
That's on here.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Daniel.
And then we'll see what he ends with. I feel like the encore gets changed around. Encore gets changed around sometimes, but I am
famous from
pumped.
Jersey, the Jonas Brothers.
Yes. Oh man!
If he brings up Bruce Springsteen, it'll just be the funniest thing ever.
Yeah,
what if the Jonas Brothers came out on Sunday?
Oh,
they're not. Obviously, they're not gonna. But like, how funny would that be?
Yeah, it would be funny, but that would. At that point, I would just be happy for them.
What about
that would be
Billy
insane.
Joel? I feel like makes sense.
Yeah, he's doing MSG shows currently, so he is around.
Maybe he could pop over. Who knows?
I don't know
Dueling
if he does
pianos.
Yeah. I don't know if he's been doing that though. Like I could also see Elton John being like, "This is my show."
Paul McCartney, I don't think really brought that many people, and then he brought out.
It was his birthday.
But it was also.
It was his birthday.
I don't think that's why he brought Bruce.
And this is nowhere near the end of Elton John's tour.
No,
like we're not like this isn't like the last show or like.
Yeah, but it's the last time he's in New York.
Yeah, I may perhaps. Who knows?
It's Elton John weekend though.
It is.
Battle of the Elton John nights.
I'm just very excited for Elton John. I don't need to get my hopes up about somebody else coming out.
No,
like,
I'm not worried about that.
We're going to see Elton John. We don't need anybody else.
Elton fucking John.
Yeah, we don't need anybody else at an Elton John concert.
You're right.
Guys, so exciting. I've just said this, but nothing. It's great when you're looking at the ads. You're seeing what we're talking about. Solo Stove. I love Solo Stoves. I do.
You do.
So in the peak lockdown, when I was living on Long Island with Joe and his mom, we would have little outdoor Solo Stove sessions. It was great. We know in the wintry months, sit in the backyard. And it's just nice because, you know, life's best moments happen around a roaring fire, and a smokeless fire pit from Solo Stove makes your outdoor moments even more memorable. Because instead of having to constantly dodge campfire fumes, you can sit back, relax, and actually enjoy the fire. You can upgrade your backyard with a Solo Stove fire pit and create story-worthy moments without the fireside fumes. It's a stainless steel construction designed to regulate airflow and burn more efficiently. So little smoke, you'll wonder how there's so much fire. It's the perfect catalyst for getting outside and spending more time with family and friends. And yeah, I'm telling you, it's so easy. Anybody can do it. It burns so well. There really is not a lot of smoke. You can sit around the Solo Stove and you can melt marshmallows or just play games, whatever it is. It's great. We have one. I've loved it and used it for forever. It's just really hassle-free. So right now you can get big discounts on all fire pits during Solo Stove's summer sale. And if you use promo code CHICKS at solostove.com, you'll get an extra $10 off. That's solostove.com, promo code CHICKS for $10 off on top of their incredible summer sale discounts.
I'm really excited. Packed weekend though. I had plans tonight that got canceled that I'm pretty happy about.
You were psyched about that. You did tell me.
Isn't that the best feeling ever though?
That's what Larry David says. There's nothing better than canceled plans.
There really isn't though. Like I wanted to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
But also
you're excited for it, and if it happened, you still would have had fun.
Still would have had fun, but I would have been exhausted.
Yep.
So I'm feeling okay about the canceled plans actually.
We want to have some Love Island stuff to discuss. Sarah Hyland is on the podcast today, the new host who came into studio. So absolutely adorable, exactly how you would think she'd be.
Yep.
And now we have UK. This is, you know what I think hurts Love Island US?
Yep.
Playing with my is that it comes on like a month after UK starts. So it's like everybody's into UK. They're into the vibe of UK.
I agree.
And then US starts and you're just like, this just doesn't hit as hard, you know?
I do know. I am catching up on the UK right now. I think it's time. I know I've said this plenty of podcasts before. I think it's finally time I get the VPN because I am now in the crux of it. Is that the word?
I think so. That works.
I'm in it. I'm
You're
in
in it.
Casa Amor.
Yeah,
And
this is where it's really
I
hard
need
to wait.
fucking know what
Yeah, it's
happens.
really hard
So
to
I
wait.
think I'm going to go home today with my laptop and like figure out the VPN situation. But I want to say a couple things.
Yeah.
Couple
let me give a rundown on VPN, because I did see some people asking me in my DMs about the VPN situation, and it's very hard to explain. Like, you got. I'm putting my hands behind my back. She's mocking me.
Let's see how long we both can go with our
okay.
hands behind our backs.
So it's actually so much harder to talk. You'll realize.
Yes.
I've tried to do this before.
It kind of is like an engine.
It is.
Revs you up.
Yeah. Okay. This is what I do. I have ExpressVPN. I pay for it. You gotta pay for it. That's the price of a VPN. Buy
How
it.
much?
You can buy like the year. I do like the yearly because I watch other stuff sometimes and I like to have it.
Okay. Weirdo.
Yeah. Well, the 1 year they did the winter season,
True.
and they're doing another one. They're doing another winter season, so it's only gonna be a couple more months till another UK season starts, like January. So ExpressVPN, buy that. I set my location to somewhere in the UK, London, wherever. Then I go into itv.com. I make a account on their website, which is easy. You put your email, payment. I also think you have to pay for that. So there's no way you don't pay on my method. If you want to find a way around that, I think people go on like Twitch and things like that.
There are free methods, but there's commercial breaks.
Yeah, there are
through.
free methods. I find it just easier to pay for it, and it works very well. So I have the ITV account. You have to put in a UK postal code to make the account. That took me a while to figure out what a UK postal code was, because it's not like the States, obviously. So once I figured that out, I made
This
the
is the
account.
longest process.
I mean, it's 2 steps.
Oh.
Get the VPN, make the ITV account, watch Love Island.
Do you watch with commercials?
No.
Okay, thank God.
No commercials.
Thank God.
No commercials.
That's
but
when you watch for free.
you
You
have
get the awful commercials.
Yes, and you watch. I don't have the app or anything because it still like doesn't quite work. I just watch it in your web browser of choice.
Okay.
So that's how I do it, and I am up to date. So I like to hear you talk about it because I just I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't want to give anything away, but
Can we stop this? My arms hurt.
yeah, it does.
Okay.
Okay, we're done.
All right. My thoughts so far, right now. I'm a Jay stan. Jay is an unproblematic king who doesn't get nearly
I love
enough
Jay.
credit.
I know.
He doesn't get
So tall,
tall, handsome.
tall, handsome,
Nice.
I know.
He seems like a great
Seems
catch.
so nice.
What's going on?
Not sure.
I don't know what's going on there, but he seems great. I do not like Dammy.
Have you watched the Casa Amor recoupling yet?
No.
hasn't happened.
Hasn't
Okay,
happened
okay.
yet.
I just good. So I
really don't like Dammy.
yeah. And I told you this before I said it. It's been getting
He
worse.
seems like a dickhead.
It's been getting worse.
There's
There's a
don't
lot
like
of
him.
like it's a lot of immature behavior, and then being like, ooh, maybe that was the wrong way to handle that. Like the way that these guys have acted, I'm up to date, and I will say I am very disappointed in like almost all these guys. There's only a couple that
Jay.
now, there's a few that I'm like, okay, I do like them, but the ones that I originally liked a lot, I've just come to like not really like at all. They seem very immature, catty, like
I'm not a Luca fan.
Yeah,
I think that
it's gotten kind of ridiculous.
I'm not a Luca fan. I don't think he loves Gemma as much as he's trying to make everyone believe he loves Gemma.
Right.
It's like, oh my God, Luca's obsessed with Gemma. I actually think I don't like Luca.
And he definitely, we've seen that happen with guys who feel like they're the front runners in the past seasons, where they go into Casa Amor and they're like, we're not going to do anything, but they egg on all the other guys to make mistakes, which is exactly what he did.
He's being so annoying.
Yeah.
Like when they heard it was Casa Amor, it's Casa Amor. Oh my God, it's Christmas morning. It's like, chill out.
Yeah.
You apparently love Gemma. Why are you so excited?
Yeah.
Don't understand the hate for Tasha. I don't care if Tasha is cracking on with other guys or feeling things out, or people don't think she's being genuine with Andrew.
Yeah.
I do not understand the hatred for this girl at
Yeah.
all. It will never make sense to me.
Yeah.
I think it's so unwarranted. Like they just picked someone and they were like, we're going to fucking tear this girl apart.
Yeah.
She seems nice, fun, cute. Like, I have no issue with her.
Yeah.
I don't care if she's maybe looking at other guys. Like, that's what this show's about. That's why I get so confused when people get, like, so upset when someone is not totally attached to the person they were with from the beginning. It's like, other people come in, they haven't been dating for
Yeah.
a fucking year. They've been together for a week.
And like I said to you, this week I do feel like because she seems a little bit more inexperienced relationship wise, that she at the beginning was a little bit more self-destructive, I think. Like I just think that's how she maybe was in relationships, where like you look for every reason to find a problem because things might be going like too well. And I feel like she was doing that a lot.
Yeah, like
And
maybe
it's
she
tough.
was getting mad or upset about
Yeah.
immature things or whatever it was, but I don't think anywhere to the extent of where people should not like her.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand that at all. I like Ekin-Su. I think she's very funny. If you watch the unseen bits, which I know nobody really does, but I ran out of
You were
episodes
so
on Hulu.
desperate.
I was desperate to watch more, and she is actually very fucking funny. And the guy Charlie was just like not laughing at her and like told her to stop being weird, and I was like, what? She's being like so funny.
Yeah.
And then Davide is also very funny. Like that's why they're kind of a good pairing,
Davide
because
stock has gone up.
it has. He
Yeah.
was like awful at first,
Yeah.
and now it's like Davide and Jay are like the only two guys I like.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
really didn't like that. The initial fight with Ekin-Su with the Jay drama, like
Yeah.
when he yelled at her, and like that was, I did not like that at all. And that made me kind of think like, oh, like I think I'm kind of out on this guy. But he has gotten better. His personality has shown a lot more. Because at first I was like, all right, this guy's just like a very handsome guy, and I'm not seeing any kind of actual personality. But that has changed definitely as it's gone on, and he and Ekin-Su are really, really funny together.
He's funny.
Like,
they're both funny.
They're both very funny together.
Watch
And-
the unseen bits, episode
yeah.
30.
Okay, I'll do that
Because
I'll
you'll
do that.
see they have a great
Yeah.
that they aren't even showing their rapport as much as they should be,
Yeah.
because they're very funny together.
Paige Girl is my fave. She's
I like
so
Paige.
Sweet.
She's
I
so
love her.
cute.
She's so cute. Just want good things for Paige.
Yeah, I can see like just us being friends with Paige. She seems like
I
a
think
great
she
time.
seems so cool.
Still like Gemma, although I do see people being like Gemma isn't sticking up for Tasha.
Yeah.
And the boys are bullying Tasha. I kind of agree with that. You got to. I'm not up to date with that, but I've been seeing it. It's like,
Yeah.
you do kind of got to step in if your boyfriend is being a dickhead to your friend.
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
think
be like,
she was.
hey,
I
cool
think
it.
she's between.
Why do you care that much?
Yeah, I think she's. I think they're in a very uncomfortable place. Her and India, like both of them, are just kind of letting these guys be pricks. And
I would be weirded out if my boyfriend cared so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
about
And
what was going on
ju-
with another girl
like-
and guy. I'd be like, why do you care so much about what's
Yeah.
going on that you're being mean to this girl? Like,
not
that's
to spoil anything too much for you, but like I'm basically almost 10 days ish plus ahead of you. It's still going on.
yeah. No,
Like,
I'm
they're
seeing,
still pulling that shit, and it's like, what the fuck are you like? Move on,
I'm
move
seeing,
on. No one cares. Why do you guys still care so much?
Yeah, they like kept pieing her and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Who? Why do you care that much? It's weird to me. And those are my thoughts so far.
Yeah, I did start to watch USA, which we are talking about with Sarah Hyland on today's episode. Like I said, it's tough because it like comes in right from watching UK, and I don't know if I just like maybe it's the accents or just
Does nobody have an accent on
no,
US?
they do, but there's one girl that she is British. That's a nice addition. She's probably my favorite. But there's just I don't know. I didn't the cast. I don't know how these casting people can't find better people
Right,
for
there's
this
so
show.
many people that want to be on TV. You would think.
And maybe it'll change. I'm sure I will come to like them, but they just give them the worst intros ever on US. Like I feel like in UK they are definitely cheesy, but I may just be influenced by the accent where they are kind of saying the same message, but it's just in an accent, so it sounds more posh than it does just us, like being American. But like some of them, this girl, one of the girls was talking about just being naked all the time, and her boyfriend's miss when she would just walk around their houses naked. I'm like, all right, like I get what the premise of this show is, but give me a little more substance.
Yeah.
There's got to be a little bit more.
Also, it's uncomfortable to be naked all the time.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that enough because some people want to sound like really hot and they're like, I just love walking around naked and like laying naked in my bed.
I do walk around my apartment naked.
Me
all
and
the time.
you have been with each other walking around naked just because when you're getting ready and stuff, or but like to be naked all the time, or like it's not comfortable. No. It's not. No. Like sometimes being in comfy clothes is more comfortable than being naked.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm gonna see how that goes. None of the boys do it. Like none of the boys do it for me as of right now either. They like, I'm like, where are these guys coming from? There's one guy who speaks in like poetry. He's like, I love soliloquies and monologues and I'm like, this is not for me. This is not for me.
Not selling it.
I'm certainly gonna watch. I will be watching all of it 100% because I've watched every season of Love Island US, and I will watch this one. But it's got to grow on me a little bit more. It's not quite there yet.
You know what you should wear when you're watching it?
Those T-shirts that we made. Yep, we made Love Island T-shirts. So there's a Gemma T-shirt, Crack On text. So go to the link in our bio and buy our merch.
Yes. So very excited about Love Island. I have a 2-second Bravo blurb for my Bravo girlies that listen to this podcast, because I think I don't post about it enough, and maybe it flies on the radar because I don't talk about it as much on the show. I watch everything. So for those that are watching Ultimate Girls Trip, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I really, really am. Tamra just got her orange back. She's going to join Real Housewives of Orange County again. And I find it very, like, these women have used that show as kind of like an audition to go back to their original show. Like, people were like, oh, and Brandy's saying it on the show. She's like, if Dorinda wants to go back to New York, she is not selling herself in the right way. Tamra did a great job. She's going to go back. I'm very excited for her. And the way Dorinda acted, and clearly the drinking has not changed when it comes to just like interacting with the other women. I think she might be a part of like the Legacy. There's a rumor that she might be part of the New York like Legacies cast that they're going to do, but it was a little tough to watch at some points. But that season is almost over. And then Shep and Taylor from Southern Charm broke up, which is the least
whenever these guys break up with
it's the least shocking news.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and if you're watching the season right now, it completely makes sense. They're just not on the same page at all when it comes to their future and being together and settling down. Like, she's 27, he's 42. He should not be dating anyone ever again for the rest of his life, probably. Like, if he just wants to live this single life travel,
forever bachelor.
I get he wants a companion for some things, but you can figure that out where you're not, I guess, in a very serious relationship where your partner wants to, get married and have kids when you have no desire to do that. So, gotta say, those headlines were not surprising at all.
No, not surprising at all.
No.
I don't even really watch Southern Charm. Sometimes I do. I might catch up on this season just because I'm interested in Craig and Paige.
Yeah, I do like seeing Paige on the show. It's great.
I did catch the last episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills yesterday. Odd bunch. They really are. They are just an odd fucking bunch.
Diana, I thought Diana was going to be a good addition, and she's so fucking weird.
They're all weird.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And honestly, I'm not like super caught up. I like Garcelle.
Yeah.
And I'll always like Kyle Richards. Yeah. I will.
Kyle's made some questionable moves this season.
She makes questionable moves, but I'm just like, she's been around for so long. Listen, I don't even know what they were fighting about really, but I was like, Sutton is freaking me out. Who's Crystal? Like, I randomly jumped in.
Just put it on, yeah.
And I was like, what are they even fighting about? Yeah. Erica Jane, shut up.
She's been fucked up basically the whole season, which is why some people have been like kind of weird with Kyle, like defending Erica so much. It's like, wait a second, maybe we shouldn't be encouraging the medication and drinking at the same time. Like, she's talking about how she's like on new pills and on new medication, and she hasn't figured out like the right recipe of having drinks and being on the meds, and it's getting her all loopy and fucked up. It's like, maybe I feel like we shouldn't be encouraging that.
I just couldn't listen to the.
They're like, oh, she's letting her hair down. She's having a good time.
Can you
What?
Can you explain the whole Crystal Sutton, Erica Jane situation to me? Because I was getting extremely frustrated watching it. Because Erica Jane was just like blindly sticking up for Crystal.
Oh,
Was this last year?
No. I think you might be a couple episodes behind. Or that might be.
Oh, I think it was a couple
Yeah.
episodes. It was like June 15th.
They were sitting at a long table.
Yes.
And yeah. Crystal.
Her group of 14 friends dropped
Yeah,
her.
Crystal said that Sutton had made a comment to her that was dark, was the word she used to describe it. And everyone assumed that was something that was like racially bad. And everyone was saying like, well, when you use words like that, like, oh, it's dark, like they're like, people are going to expect the worst, that she said something really bad. And then Sutton had Sutton claimed that it wasn't that, but she'd revealed, she was talking about her kids in a hot tub, and that there was all different people, and isn't that how this should be? And like maybe the words she didn't use were right. And so everyone was like, oh wait, that's not that bad. But then on the internet, everyone was like, that's probably not what she said. There was also a girl on TikTok who claimed to used to be best friends with Sutton's daughter and was like, Sutton said some fucked up things, and I'm not friends with her daughter anymore. So it's all very. There's a lot behind the scenes, because that's the Beverly Hills, like they never really address anything straight on. Like, give me the answer.
They always just tiptoe around what happened.
They always tiptoe, and then they don't say anything, and then everyone goes to the internet to try and figure out what actually happened.
It's very weird. I don't know. I was like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I got what I needed.
Yeah.
Saw what I need to see, and I'm out.
Yeah, the Diana Sutton drama that's happening right now is pretty tough to watch, honestly.
Yeah,
it's just like not, I'm like, this is not why I watch this show, to watch these two fights.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into today's episode. We're going to be talking about...
that was much more exciting, honestly, than what these topics are.
Yeah, it is.
Slow topics, end of the week.
Kourtney Kardashian revealed that the account that everyone thought was Mason Disick is not Mason Disick. Let's just end the podcast there.
Noah, that was maybe the funniest thing you've ever done.
That was really funny.
I feel like people are going to think that was me, and it was Noah.
Yeah, it was Noah. Margot Robbie is now the highest paid actress because of Barbie. And we also have a great interview with Sarah Hyland, which makes this podcast great. So let's get into it, starting off with Mason Disick. If you guys haven't incorporated these alcoholic ice pops into your life, then you are truly missing out this summer. Slick is a line of frozen cocktail pops available, all different spirit-based packs. You got the margaritas, the daiquiris. Their newest release is whiskey highballs. Only premium spirits are used, and it's all filled with 8% alcohol. So everyone loves a great ice pop in the summer, whether you're on the beach, a boat, pool, whatever it is, just chilling in your house. You love an ice pop. But what makes it even better is when there's alcohol filled in it and you get a little buzz going for yourself. They're each filled with 8% alcohol, all natural flavors, and they taste delicious. So head to slickspiritedice.com to snag a pack of Slick or 2 or 10 and stock your freezer with pops for your next great occasion. Make sure to use promo code SlickChicks2, that's SLIQ Chicks2, to get 10% off your order as well. This ad has been brought to you by 21 Holdings LLC in West Chicago, Illinois. You must be 21 and up to purchase and consume. Please drink responsibly. Kourtney Kardashian had to reveal to everybody and clarify that the account that everyone has thought that is Mason Disick for months now is not Mason Disick. Mason Disick is not asking people for money. Mason Disick is not revealing gossip of the family. Mason Disick has no thoughts on Tristan Thompson cheating on Khloe Kardashian. This account is not Mason Disick, and we are now fully aware of that thanks to Kourtney Kardashian.
Yes. So this all started because Kim had posted on her Instagram story on Wednesday night a girls' dinner that happened this week. All the ladies were in black except for Kylie. Kylie was wearing white. So everyone was like, "Oh my God, what's happening? Is this a bachelorette? What is the vibe here?" And so the Shade Room posted an Instagram post about it and cited the alleged Mason Disick account, saying that this was some kind of like bridal event. And use that like as a source, and everyone was like, "Oh, really? Like we're gonna use this account?" And of course, everyone jokes about it. It's like the comments are like, "Oh, Mason's wild," and like, like everyone's been laughing at it. But also, I felt like everyone was laughing at it in the eyes of this is not actually Mason. But when you post it in situations like that, it makes it like legitimizes it. So Courtney posted on her story, she said, "Hello everyone, hope it is a beautiful Thursday. After months and months of thinking you would all know that is not Mason on these fake accounts, some of you don't. So I will spell it out clearly. That is not Mason on these fake social media accounts talking about our family. To any and all news," she puts in air quotes, quotations. I'm doing air quotes. "To any and all news outlets who use that false account as a source, you know better. Stop using it for the benefit of your slow news day, and please and thank you. And to the person relentlessly pretending to be Mason, ultra, ultra, ultra creepy," with a lot of exclamation points. Yeah, that it certainly is ultra, ultra, ultra creepy for whoever this person is to continue to act like he is 12-year-old Mason Disick. Like, how old is Mason? I know we do this every fucking time we talk about these kids.
I don't know. Did he turn 13 yet?
Then I have to Google how old they are.
Did we miss Mason's birthday? Mason's birthday's in December.
He's 12.
Hey, when's his
I
birthday?
feel like Mason Disick's been 12 for like his whole
5
life.
years. When's his birthday?
He and Rain have the same birthday, right? Isn't that December 14th.
Why did I know that Mason's birthday was in December? That is how many times we have looked up this kid's birthday.
Yeah, well, he's
If you could be one Kardashian kid, who would it be? Stormy or Northwest, probably,
No.
Stormy.
or Saint.
Stormy
Honestly, maybe Chicago.
or Penelope.
Ooh, Penelope's a good one.
Penelope's fun.
Yeah.
First.
She's got
Oh, wait, no, not.
she's not
Mason
smart.
was first.
She makes good TikToks.
Yeah.
I love
I think she's
the
got a great life ahead of her.
pee in court TikToks.
But Northwest and Stormy are going to be the biggest stars.
I would rather be Stormy
I
than
would
Northwest.
go with Stormy, yeah.
Northwest has like a huge attitude.
You have that in common.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
that's
it's
just not fair.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, but people believe that stuff.
Oh boy.
Can't crack some jokes.
All right.
on here.
Anyway, it's actually pretty insane that she did have to put a statement out. I feel like she probably thought everyone would realize that. Although sometimes that's got to be frustrating. I know they don't like to address things, but when it comes to their kids, when this first started, if she just posted the same Instagram story that she posted today, like if she just did that months ago, none of this would have been an issue for the last few months. Because if you're gonna have to address it eventually, just come right out and say this is not Mason.
Yeah, I think that she probably just thought that people would assume it's not Mason because Mason was revealing some
Just like
some
use your
gossip.
brain. Yeah.
Like I think she would be like
and like asking for money and like trying to sell shit.
Yeah.
At what age does he
Doing
get in
Louis
the account?
Vuitton giveaways. He probably has one.
Probably has one,
Like
but
a
it's probably
private.
on private and
a different name.
Yeah.
An alias.
Yep. That's what happened with TikTok.
I guess, but if I were him, I'd be like, come on, like I want followers.
They don't need followers though because they're so famous and rich without followers. That's the dream.
Yeah.
You know, to be so famous and rich and not have to worry about social media because a lot of people need us social media to like make a living.
It's true.
They don't. So they're probably okay with it.
Yeah. Those kids. The parents do, but the kids don't.
No.
Yeah, so I just kind of silly. On the top, now the question of what was actually happening at that dinner is much more interesting. Why were they all in black and Kylie was in white?
I don't know. I honestly had that same thought.
Right?
Like, what are they celebrating here?
Yeah, because
Or is she getting married?
is like what does that mean?
Or maybe
What does that mean?
Isn't Kylie's birthday coming up?
If you also nail Kylie's birthday right now,
I think Kylie's birthday's
like,
in August.
Kylie's in. I thought
She's
Kylie
a
was in
Leo.
like April.
She's a Leo.
Oh, yeah, you're right. August 10th.
The hell?
Maybe, but why
Someone
would they be
ship me away.
celebrating? Could they be celebrating it 3 weeks plus in advance?
No.
Yeah,
No. They wouldn't be
Do you
celebrating.
know when my birthday is?
October.
October 15th.
Nice.
She
It would have
beat
been
me to
funny.
it.
It would have been funny if you didn't know mine. But you knew all the Kardashians.
That would be funny.
Do you know our birthdays?
Yeah. Yours is July 26th, and yours is September 20th.
Yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
look at us. We know all of our birthdays. Best
beautiful.
friends forever.
That's gorgeous.
No, but I mean, if I was running a Mason Disick fake account, I would also be posting that was some kind of bachelorette thing because that's where my brain went first.
Yeah.
You're in white, everybody else is in black.
And that person clearly gets a thrill on being fake Mason Disick, which is actually creepy. So
Yeah, and Travis Scott posted like a menu. Oh no, he looked like he was at some kind of birthday dinner. HBD to both the G's. Perhaps.
Travis Scott's just back, huh?
He's having a
It's back to normal.
I saw a lot of back and forth about him taking over for Rolling Loud for
Is
Kanye.
he still
yeah,
getting
would have been
sued for like
wild.
billions of dollars? Like,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Yeah, but you got to continue living your life
Yeah,
at some
yeah.
point, you know.
Absolutely is. But yeah, that's a big fat question mark. Why was she in white?
Maybe the real Mason Disick will tell us.
Yeah, maybe. Your mind goes to some kind of bachelorette thing, but it would be very them to have it be like something silly and throw us all off for some reason of why she was in white. Everybody else was in black. Maybe it was a naming dinner. A reveal of her son's name.
Who knows? It's summer, so you know what that means. People are in bathing suits. You could see more, you're not as covered up, and sometimes you get a little hairy. And not sometimes, people do get hairy, and then you got to shave it. And that's where Manscaped comes into play. Your guy doesn't want to be sitting on the beach, his bathing suit, all of a sudden he's so hairy, you got hair coming out of your shorts. Nobody wants that unless it's on their legs, I guess. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, but you get the point. Right now, Manscaped is offering 20% off with our code CHICKS. The Performance Package 4.0 is the perfect bundle for all of your man's grooming needs. That has the Lawnmower 4.0 with a new skin-safe electric trimmer. So, sometimes shaving could be a scary thing. Cut yourself by accident. It's a whole bloodbath. Not with the skin-safe electric trimmer. There's the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. Nobody wants nose hairs or ear hairs popping out of nowhere. Just ruins the whole vibe. So you got to make sure you take care of that. There's a deodorant, there's a spray toner, there's boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold it all. So right now, 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use our code CHICKS. Margot Robbie is now the highest paid actress, banking $12.5 million from the Barbie movie. Ryan Gosling is also getting $12.5 million from the bank.
Which is nice that they're making the same amount.
Same amount, and I sound like I am a news reporter.
Hey, right? You said banking, like.
Yeah,
I
that's
had
a good word.
No
Good
idea
word.
how to word that, but they're making $12.5 million for a movie. What a life! What a dream! What a Barbie world!
But then you just saw that Tom Cruise made over $100 million for.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man, being an actress does pay off.
Yeah, it does.
If only I made it.
Highest paid actresses.
Podcasts don't quite pay the same.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Unless you're Alex Cooper.
Yeah, that's correct. And then you're making even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's making more than.
Top 20
Margot.
Yeah.
highest paid actresses in 2022. So I wonder what, like, if the Margot Robbie, if it pushes her just like over the edge.
Millie Bobby Brown
Because
made.
there's so many other people that make a shit ton of money that 12.5 doesn't make sense on why it would be the most.
Millie Bobby Brown made $10 million off of Enola Holmes too.
I don't even know what that is.
You didn't see the first Enola Holmes?
Never even heard of it.
I did.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Oh.
She's being hailed as the new highest paid actress.
I think Scarlett had that for a while.
But is she actually the new highest paid actress?
Like per movie? Or like per year? Like her
Yeah,
like you have to pay her a certain amount per movie.
I don't know. They ranked equal 16th on Variety's newest list of Hollywood's top earners. Variety reported. Hold on, let's look at the Variety account. Hold on, cut this out now.
When Margot Robbie first came on the scene for Wolf of Wall Street, did you think immediately like, oh, she's gonna be a star?
Yes.
Because I originally was like, I didn't think that. I thought
Really?
she was just gonna play that role. And
Why would you not think she was going to be a star?
I don't know. I don't know.
When Margot Robbie first came on the scene from Wolf
I
of
also
Wall
didn't
Street,
know
it was
she-
like, that's the most beautiful woman I've
No,
ever
I
seen
knew
in
that,
my
but I
life.
thought that maybe she would just be like typecast as like.
Yeah. No. Well, she proved herself. She
I
didn't
also
want to be typecast.
didn't know that she was Australian, so I thought she was just like from Long Island.
And she was 22,
That's
which is
crazy.
nuts. Yeah, she's amazing. She was amazing in that movie. Great accent.
Yeah, I, Tanya.
Yeah.
else
Oh,
has she
so
got?
this is the list of Variety came out with this list that says inside movie stars salaries for this year. Tom Cruise is taking a lower fee upfront for starring in the next 2 Mission Impossible films, which sources say lead to a meager paycheck in the $12 million to $14 million, but he commands a significant percentage of the movie's first dollar gross. So that's probably how he made so much money with Top Gun.
Yeah.
Maverick, because he made 100 mil, so he obviously has something where he gets yes.
That's why it's like it has
So
to be
this says,
fierce.
in the case of Top Gun Maverick, still flying high at nearly $1.2 billion at the global box office, sources estimate that Cruise will net $100 million or more from ticket sales, his salary, and his eventual cut of home entertainment rentals and streaming revenue. That is
Rhea, you still haven't seen
pretty
that, have you?
wild.
No, I haven't.
Oh, such a good movie.
I mean, there's so many movies that I still have to see. Apple will pay Leonardo DiCaprio $30 million to re-team with Martin Scorsese on the historical drama Killers of the Flower Moon, as well as shell out $30 million to Brad Pitt for getting behind the wheel of a currently untitled Formula One drama. $35 million to Will Smith for appearing in Emancipation. And not to be outdone, Netflix will pony up $20 million for Chris Hemsworth and $10 million to Millie Bobby Brown for the second Enola Holmes. Fucking hell yeah, MBB. That's a
Good for
nice
Mel.
payday.
Good for Millie.
And then yes, this is where it came that the 12.5 goes to Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling. So yes, if you look at the list that they came out with of movies, I guess, that are coming out for the rest of the year, Margot Robbie is the highest female on this list. As far as like movie star, I think like the list always changes as far as like, oh, here's the highest paid actress of 2022 in the year and whatnot. But this list has got, obviously Tom Cruise is up there, Will Smith, Leo, Brad Pitt, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Will Ferrell, Chris Hemsworth, Vin Diesel, Tom Hardy getting 20 mil for Venom 3. Joaquin Phoenix, Ryan Reynolds, Denzel Washington, Jason Momoa, Eddie Murphy, Chris Pine, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Margot Robbie, Millie Bobby Brown, Timothée Chalamet, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Emily Blunt.
All the ones you would expect.
Yeah. Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds are, I believe this is for their Christmas movie that they have coming out. It's called Spirited. They're making $20 million each.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Cast me in your films. I have a lot of experience, not on camera doing them, but going to classes.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Why don't we write a movie together, the three of us? Come on.
About
These
what?
three brains together.
Yeah.
About what?
I don't want to write a movie. I'd rather be in someone else's movie.
But we can write it and then star in it.
Yeah,
And then you
good
get
point,
everything.
good
We could be
point.
like Ben Affleck
Ben
and
Affleck and
Matt
Matt
Damon.
Should we just
My
make
dad-
our own Goodwill Hunting?
My dad
Yes.
always, when I was a kid and I was, doing my thing, my dad always was like, why don't you try writing something? That's how Ben Affleck and Matt Damon got started. Like, he always
You're a
referred to Goodwill
podcast
Hunting.
host, but in your free time, you do math equations on the wall.
Yeah.
We could write a film and get it made.
Well,
We could.
I mean, yeah, anything's possible.
I think we could. If you put our three brains together, I think we could.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us could individually do it, but the three of us, I think, could do it.
All right, write
Well,
a movie.
Maybe I'll
Make
do one
it-
on my own then to prove you
what's it
guys
gonna be
wrong.
about? What's it going to be about? Because you want to
No,
start.
but I
obviously.
just-
I have to sit
I-
down and brainstorm.
I think we come up like you're an ideas gal.
Mhm.
You have great ideas. I can put them to paper. Actually, like write a script.
Okay.
Like we collaborate on that.
Grammar.
Yes, like just
Yeah.
make it bringing your ideas to life.
Yeah.
And Noah's got the background, production, visual, director
Holy
element.
shit, I think we have something here. We should make a podcast and call it Chicks in the Office.
What was the disaster artist?
Oh my
That's
God. I did not hit her.
Yeah.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yep.
The Room.
It's right there.
The Room.
Yeah.
It has to be better than that.
Listen, I think we could create something good.
We probably could.
We'll always remember this moment
Send us
when we're big
ideas.
stars.
How about that? Send
No,
us-
no, I
we
want it to be
can't-
my
yeah,
own.
We
No,
can't
but
be
send us a
taking other
premise.
people's
No,
ideas.
I want to come up with my own
So that
premise.
we can get sued when our money makes when our
Send us
movie.
a premise, but
No.
we get everything. You
No,
get.
no. I want to come up with my own premise.
No, you can't be taking other people's stuff.
I want something original.
It's gonna be like A Star Is Born. That's what Rhea's gonna come
You
up
know, no, I wouldn't make it about my
It's gonna
life.
be Rhea. It's gonna be a movie where Rhea becomes like a star.
No, that's not true because I want.
She just makes like
I'll become
like
a
a
star-
current day Crossroads.
Guys, no, I'm a little more creative than that.
Yeah.
Okay, I've always had this idea. No, this
Don't
is dark.
say it.
This is dark, and I won't say it. Actually, it's
What?
It's
Just say it
really
now.
it's dark.
Just say it.
No, because it's not even really an idea for a movie. Do you guys ever hear like a song and think this would be really perfect for like this part of a movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Every day.
So it's really dark.
Just say it.
Okay.
Someone's
So you know
dying.
the song I feel
You're
like
acting. I was gonna say you're acting like Crystal from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills right now.
No, it is dark.
Yeah. Well, now you gotta say it, or else.
You know the song I Feel Like Dying by Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, you do.
Only once the drugs are done, I feel like dying. You don't know that song?
You do.
No, I don't. Not a big.
You-
I'm not a huge Lil Wayne.
Okay. Anyways,
I don't know.
There's
I'm
a
shocked.
Lil Wayne
I know
song
the song.
called I Feel Like Dying.
Yeah.
And the movie starts off with a bunch of kids in the car and they're singing, they're rapping to I Feel Like
Mm-hmm.
Dying, and boom, car crash. They all die.
They all
But-
die.
Kids? Wait, they're kids? in the
They're
car?
like teenagers. Maybe not all, maybe some. But then it goes rewinds and you see how they got into that car. That's just the beginning
Wait.
of the movie.
You see how they got into the car.
That's the ending of the movie, but the
like-
movie starts off
yeah.
that way.
Very
Oh.
Ozark. If anybody's watched the last season of
No.
if anyone's watched the last they
I guess
basically
it depends
did
on what happens.
they basically did the
The
they
whole
basically
movie.
did
Well,
the
that's
last
what I'm
season-
saying. I don't have the movie.
Yeah.
I just have the song.
You
The
just
last
are-
season of Ozark they did that.
That's just a
It
very.
opened up with a car crash and then they moved back in time.
You open up with the ending of the
Yeah.
movie.
So you're just like Scorsese, like killing everyone.
No, these people die, but I don't know what happens in the rest of the film. This is just the beginning and the end.
Maybe not all of them.
I have
die.
the beginning and the end, but I don't have the premise of the movie. And the movie could be called I Feel Like Dying.
You really just like that song.
It's not that I really just like that song. It's just whenever I listen to it, I think, this is pretty dark and could be in a movie.
All right, well, let us know when you figure out
The
what
rest?
happens.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
If I were ever to write anything, it would definitely fall more into the rom-com territory.
I'm
That's
thinking
definitely easier.
more of like
Requires less acting.
maybe dramedy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking for us. I don't really want to spend my time writing a really dark film.
Like the King of Staten Island in that realm.
yeah. I like more, like
No.
kind of like
not
Seth
too
Rogen-y.
funny.
like Jonah Hill. I'd love to
Yeah,
cast
yeah.
Jonah Hill and Seth
Yeah.
Rogen and James Franco.
Well, James Franco, I don't think.
And like
These
it's
days.
basically
James
a movie
Franco.
about how
James
sorry,
Franco.
not
Seth
James
Rogen doesn't
Franco.
work with
Not
him
James
Dave
Franco.
Franco.
Dave Franco. Yes, Dave Franco,
We'll
not
take Dave.
James.
We'll take Dave.
I
should pitch-
fully apologize. I completely forgot.
We'll take Dave.
Zoe Deutsch is coming in. I feel like
Yeah.
pitch an idea to
And
her.
like maybe like Emma Watson, and it's a movie about how like the world is coming to an end, and
next
all
movie-
the friends are in a house, and they are stuck with all these like
this is the end.
supply. Yes,
so this is the end.
yes.
The movie that Zoe is coming in to promote is something that I feel like would have been in the realm of a Maria Chifo written film. You saw it. You saw the trailer.
Yes, I don't want to write a movie like that.
What do you mean?
I don't want to write a movie about a star or an influencer. I want to write a real movie.
A real movie where
want
just everyone dies?
No, I don't want it to be based on people becoming famous.
Okay, but you want one where at the end everybody's dead.
That I did not say was my movie idea. I said that, have you ever heard a song and thought this would be good in this part of a movie?
Yes. And in that movie, everyone died.
Not everybody. Because we haven't seen the rest of the movie.
I
We don't
feel
know the other
like
characters.
You just watched that show, The Offer, which I did try to watch, but I don't have Paramount, and it's hard, and I don't want to pay for it. But I feel like you're very into like
lend you my account, but I use Glenn's.
But I feel like you're very into like the making of movies right now.
I would love to just make a movie, like, and not even be in it. I would love to do all the behind the scenes work. I really would. I just.
Let's move to LA.
Movie magic, baby.
Move to LA.
I wanted to be a casting director when I wasn't making it as an actress, and I didn't work here yet. I was going to school, and I wanted to be a casting director.
I was watching the Entourage episode last night of what's the fire movie that they tried to make, and he's getting in the fight on set. Vince. Like he's hanging from a tree.
Yes, and
they're taking all his lines.
Yeah, the guy's taking all his lines, and then he also gets into that accident, which then spirals into season 7. I'm forgetting. Oh, Tree.
Something Hoppers or
no, something Hunters.
Jumpers.
Jumpers.
Something Jumpers.
Why am I blanking?
I don't remember.
Something Jumper.
I don't remember.
Smoke Jumpers.
Smoke Jumpers. Yes, Smoke Jumpers.
You got there, guys.
Yeah.
And then they made that a real movie in real life
They did?
recently, but it wasn't called Smoke Jumpers.
And that was like a true story. The fire.
Yeah, no, they made it about.
Oh,
that was
the
very
same story?
recently. Yes, I gotta look that up now. Smoke Jumpers movie in real life. They recently
made that
made
a
it.
real movie.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was like a real, like a so sad. Like everyone. Wait, is that the same story? I can't imagine it.
But somebody's recently made that movie.
Yes,
Yeah, like it was like a real movie. Only the Brave. It has an 87. I watched it. It's good. But it's like,
I think it might have been.
Miles Teller's in it. Josh Brolin, Jeff Bridges.
Yes, I'm
But
pretty
It's
sure.
the idea of.
But like that was a
Smoke
true
Jumpers?
story.
Well, Smoke Jumpers was a true story.
Oh,
so
okay,
they
okay,
made
okay.
that story into a movie.
I gotcha.
Smoke Jumpers wasn't
gotcha. I'm
an
following.
original.
I'm following now.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Except no, that fire happened in 2013. I'm pretty sure Entourage was over by that point. The real fire.
Yeah. From the
That the movie was made about.
Only the Brave.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but anyways,
Anyway, started when we were just talking about how much money Margot Robbie made for Barbie,
Well,
and
we're
now
trying
we
to
have
see
our
some-
own
some dollars.
movie coming out sometime soon.
that will be a dramedy where everyone dies.
Imagine
Yes.
us rolling up to
You
the
just
Oscars.
see all these big dollars.
You never know.
You never know.
Never say never.
Nope. You're
Anything could happen. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, they did not know what was going to happen with that movie.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
They did not.
It's going to
Look
be
at 'em now.
real eerie when we look back at this conversation. See how
They're
far
gonna
we
play
came.
this at the Oscars.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Or play it when we amount to nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
Could go either way.
Could go
The
either
destinies are in our hands. We're bored. We have nothing to talk about.
You should watch the Nicolas Cage movie that I told you to watch, because the whole movie is like him trying to make a movie as himself, come up with a movie.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
It's good.
It is something I would be interested in.
Although my last recommendation you said you hated, so
Which one?
The Bear.
I didn't say I hated it.
She just said it was boring.
I just said I was bored by
You
the first
seem
3
like you hate
episodes.
it.
I don't hate it. I'm just confused why there's such great reviews when I'm like kind of bored in the first couple episodes.
I don't know how.
And then everyone's like, just wait till episode 7. It's like, I have to wait to
you
the
don't
end
have
of the
to
show.
wait. I think the whole show is great, but episode 7, it's cool. You would respect, because it's a 20-minute episode. The whole episode's one shot, one take, and it's like high stress, and it's just like, wow, this was one take, the entire episode.
Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah,
I didn't notice in the first episode they never left the kitchen either.
yeah, it's good.
All right, moving on.
Give it a shot.
Okay.
We are not cooks, but when we get these meals, these companies have these great meal plans. You know, they send you this delicious food that makes you feel good. And one of our favorites is Sakara. Sakara is a wellness company anchored in food as medicine on a mission to nourish your body through the power of plants. Sakara gives you the tools you need to transform your life with their organic, ready-to-eat meal delivery program and functional wellness essentials. Their meals are made with powerful plant-rich ingredients that help boost your energy, support digestion, curb your sugar cravings, and, you know, you get that glowing skin when you're eating well, eating good, and it's all delivered right to your door, ready to eat. I love this stuff. It's great. It comes, if you want it for the week, you get it at the beginning of the week. You can do breakfast, lunch, dinner, or however meals you can plan accordingly to what you have, but you get, Monday lunch, Monday dinner, Tuesday lunch. It's great. It tastes delicious. You will love it. And right now, Sakara is offering our listeners 20% off their first order when they go to sakara.com/chicks or enter code chicks at checkout. That's Sakara, SAKARA.com/chicks to get 20% off your first order. One more time, sakara.com/chicks.
All right, everyone, we are here with a very special guest. We are joined by actress and now Love Island US host, Sarah Hyland. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We're so excited to have you in studio. This is so great. We love Island. So we're super excited for the revamp and everything that's happening now that it's over on Peacock. And can't wait to watch. I believe when you guys are listening to this interview, you'll be able to watch because it's Tuesday, July 19th when it premieres. But talk us through this process. How did you decide that you wanted to be the host of Love Island US?
When they asked me to be the host of Love Island USA, that's what I decided that I would be. It definitely just kind of like came out of nowhere. But I'm so honored and like feel so privileged and #blast to be able to be a part of such an iconic show. I mean, Love Island in all countries is just iconic.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited for everyone to get watching and it's going.
Do you watch Love Island?
Yes.
All the Love Islands?
I haven't seen Australia.
Okay, me either.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Australia.
No, I focus on the
Australia's
UK and USA.
very emotional. They cry a lot. Yes.
Ooh, maybe I should watch it.
Okay, would be into that.
they cry a lot.
I just know if I watch Australia, I will just start speaking with an Australian accent nonstop. Because when I watch UK, I find myself being like, "Oh, fancy a chat. Oh, what am I doing?"
Yeah.
From New York. Stop it.
Yep, that's exactly. That's what hooked us into Love Island in the first place was UK. And then when the USA version came out, we were like, this is awesome. Like, this is just everything we dream of. And now that it's on Peacock, I feel like it's great because people just like
for the changes.
Exactly. Like I feel like there's gonna be a lot of different changes. Things are gonna like be longer now because I feel like USA was like definitely shorter than the UK.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited. Now, how is filming? Like, what's the process of this now?
Right. What's the commitment like? As
Yeah,
the host?
because isn't this like an everyday affair?
It is. Yes, I am getting updates as we speak
Oh my God.
of what's going on in the villa.
I can't believe we're sitting next to each other like
I know.
that.
It's wild. That's why I left my phone in the other room.
It's like, wow, she got a text.
I literally got a text. It's wild. It's crazy. It's fun. And so the Islanders, we shoot in real time. So that way that America can vote and really feel included, like they are actually like kind of there in the villa. The commitment time for me is like not every day.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm here.
Right. I was gonna say like, how are you?
You're in
feeling?
New York.
Yeah.
And they're filming in LA, right?
California coast.
California coast.
Okay.
California
Interesting.
coast.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous villa. I cannot wait for everybody to see the villa. There are some new things there that I think people will really, really love that I'm kind of jealous of. I'm like, I want this. Can you guys like bring this over to my house, please? It's so cute. But because we're on Peacock now, it's just going to be like sexier, steamier, streamier. It's so good.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I was really excited that it was on Peacock because I was like, I think they could just say and do
I
a
love
lot
that it's gonna be
more.
oh, yeah.
Because in the UK,
Yeah, more hours too.
Yeah.
I was noticing it. I was watching this weekend and I was like, they're saying fuck, cunt. Like they're saying all these things. And I'm like, wait, they couldn't say that originally on US, like
Network.
because it was on CBS.
We're
And they-
on streamer
And
now.
now it's
say whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly.
They tried to do like the bonus episodes, and that was like,
Oh, I didn't even know that.
yeah. I don't. Anytime there's like a bonus episode, I'm like, just make it an episode. Just
make it an episode.
Just make an episode. I don't want to go somewhere else to have to watch it. So it's great that it's on me Peacock.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that format. But like, I gotta. So they approached you to take this job.
Yes.
And had you
I
already...
was not like,
Yeah.
look at me.
Yeah, I would love to be host.
Yeah.
I would love to be the host. So how much did you watch Love Island before that?
Yes.
Okay, so you were already a fan.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Yeah. I love these types of shows.
Yes.
Obviously.
And were you trying to get into like the hosting role?
I have been hosting a lot over for a while. I mean, I've hosted like the Teen Choice Awards. I've presented. I've hosted shows before. Like, I come from like also a theater background as well, so it is like very easy for me to like feel the energy and be like, oh, I'm either gonna leave that alone or I'm gonna push further a bit. So it is definitely probably the most mainstream hosting thing that I've done, other than like probably Teen Choice Awards kind of stuff.
Right.
But yeah, it's just it's so much fun. And like I know I'm the host of Love Island USA, but you know, when I met those girls in the villa for the first time, literally like less than 48 hours ago.
Oh my God.
I literally
It feels so weird. Like we're
yeah.
gonna watch on TV and then you're here.
I know. I left the villa and like essentially hopped on a plane to come here.
Yeah.
So when I'm meeting them, I just like, I don't want them to feel like I'm the doomsday host coming in to ruin the time and be like, hey, recoupling happening.
Yeah.
Get ready to be sad and cry.
Yep.
We were just like kikiing, like just like getting to know each other and stuff. And like, I'm the type of woman who is going to tell you the truth if you ask me for advice. So, I really hope they do.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to hold back.
Yeah.
Right, because almost, I mean, obviously you want to trust the people you're in the villa with, but at the same time, they're looking for the same thing you're looking for. And like, they may have their eye on a guy that you're looking for. So like, you as an outsider perspective is probably great because you're going to give them what you actually feel about like a guy they may be
honest
interested in.
answer. Yeah. And like vice versa with the guys and the girls, you know, like sometimes men can be emotional. Sometimes.
There's some.
There are some.
Yeah.
It's happened.
Yeah. Men have cried.
Shockingly enough.
Men have cried on reality TV.
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time.
Do you have like a hosting voice that you get into?
Not that I'm aware of.
But probably
If
when you watch
see
it back.
let me know. We'll circle back.
Yeah. Like maybe.
I also just have a different voice dependent on where I am as well, you know? We have such a diverse cast. Like it's not just people from the States. We have some people from the UK, from Brazil.
I love it.
We're an international cast, baby. And so I did find that when I was talking to one of the girls, I was like, I mean, you know, and I was like, whoa. No, don't do that, Sarah. So I don't know. Maybe I do have a host voice, but I'm not putting it on, at least.
Yeah, that's just overtaking your body.
Just overtaking.
Yeah.
Just the actor inside me is like, perform.
Yeah, exactly.
Be the host.
Imagine that.
Can you imagine? Yeah. Welcome to Love Island.
Yeah, exactly. And she sat down with us and was like, no, I didn't change my voice at all.
And then we put it on tomorrow, and that's
Sarah,
exactly how she's
what
speaking.
are you talking about?
All of a sudden, I turn into Judy Garland.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be able to turn it off, though, then. We'd be like, we got to see where she's going with this.
What is the next exit she's going to do?
Yeah.
Oh my, something to think about.
Yeah,
Each time you come out, maybe you just
maybe
sound
I
different.
just sound different.
Just mix
keep
it up,
the Islander on
confuse
their
everyone.
toes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, because they're filming in California, is it like, can you go home back and forth?
Yeah.
It's just
I
that's
can.
so nice.
It is
That's
so nice. I have stayed like overnight at least once now, just for like the turnarounds and stuff. But it is great. I get to go home and be with the dogs and Wells, and he says hi, by the way.
Yes.
We are big
do
fans of
love
Wells.
I
Tell him
literally
we
just
said
got off
hello.
the phone with him.
I was going to ask you because he came and did our LA live show.
Yes.
And it was really funny because you were calling him in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah. He was pissed.
But he was telling a story
He was
like
telling a story
about
about
you.
and Vanessa Hutchins. about how he accidentally.
Oh, when he rubbed her back.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I would love to hear it from your perspective.
But it was just like the perfect timing of like, he literally was telling the story and he was like,
I know.
oh my God, she's calling me right now.
like, did she hear this? He was like, did somebody tweet it to her?
That is a funny story. I mean, it's happened with V and I before with like other guys where we're just really tall. Not tall. Oh my God.
Quite the opposite.
My Freudian slip. Our personalities are very big and tall. We're just very small brunette human beings that like can get an amazing tan. So like,
there you go.
It's fine.
Yes, that's totally fair. You are just coming off your bachelorette party?
Yes, I am.
How was it?
She's drinking water right now.
It looked like an absolute blast.
It really, really was. It was the best time. I just really proud of myself for putting together like the best group of people.
There you go.
Where did you go?
We went to Mexico.
Fun.
And there were 13 of us, including myself. And it was just,
good number.
They're great number.
Good number.
Lucky number 13.
Yeah.
It was amazing. We had so much fun. I'm just so grateful to have those types of people in my life. They're really just cream of the crop.
So you went from Bachelorette to
Love
Island?
Yeah.
Love is just
And
around
did
you.
you
Love is
book
around you
those,
constantly.
Like knowing that they were going to be that close together?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say there's no way.
Yeah, no. No. I did I mean, you know, we have our like wedding stuff planned out and everything, and that's why it's so great that Love Island USA is filming on the California coast, because I'm able to like
you didn't have to fly to Fiji.
Do wedding stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And at the same time as that, and like actually have to cancel that because it just like really worked out for the best. It was great. But I did like shoot some promos and do everything like for Love Island the day before I left for my Bachelorette, and then like came back and immediately went into it again.
Yeah. So I almost feel like, this may be crazy, sometimes when you're like really hungover, it's almost better to have something that you have to do, because then you don't like sit in the hangover.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it goes away faster, because you're like, I don't even have time to like nurse this or act like I'm hungover. Because when you have like a whole weekend,
mom's got to get a job done.
Yeah. When you have a whole weekend to recover from something, I feel like it just like lingers on and on until you like have something to do.
Yeah, your body feels it for sure. That's why my friends and Wells and in-laws call me Vacation Sarah. Because I'm always like somehow the last to bed and the first awake, and I'm like, come on, let's go. What are we doing today? Let's have fun on vacation only.
Yeah.
You're just trying to make the most of it.
Yeah. Trying to make the most of it. Like, you're only at like a beautiful place for like a certain amount of days.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
like, come on.
You got to get it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
No, I think that's great.
What's the most fun thing you did on your Bachelorette, do you think? Or you can't say it out loud.
I mean, we didn't like go out to like with COVID and stuff. I was just like, no, thank you. I have to go meet Islanders when I'm back. They've been quarantining. I don't want to mess that up. So we never like really left the house. We had a boat day, and that was an absolutely amazing day. And that's the only thing that we did really that was outside of the house. So it was
so you're basically in Love Island yourself.
Yeah. We're in our own little villa, Love Hyland.
Yeah.
And so we probably, the best thing that we did was probably just like drink wine and have a musical theater night while like singing like Wicked and Rent and dancing on tables.
Honestly, that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah,
like, that happens to me and my friends all the time. We end up like singing Hairspray at the top of our lungs by the end of the night.
Being in like a beautiful house and not having to leave it, and like pool, whatever, it's just like, why would you even want to leave it at that point?
Why? You're on the beach, you have a pool.
Amazing food.
You have like a 30-person dining room table to dance on and sing Rent on and do the entire musical of Chicago.
You performed the whole thing, I'm guessing.
Performed the entire thing on a table. Like, what else? What else is there to do on a Bachelorette? I don't even know.
Exactly. And you don't have to worry about being in public, right? It's like we're in the privacy of our own home, could do whatever you want.
It was great.
And then go to sleep right after.
Yes. We did a one of the nights, it was a really, really beautiful night. We did a sound bath meditation with the full moon, the night before
super moon.
The super moon, full moon in Capricorn. It was gorgeous. And we did that, and that was really, really lovely.
That sounds
amazing.
Relaxing at the same time as probably chaotic.
Oh yeah, it was like very cathartic for some, very eye-opening for others. It was great. And then literally the next night there were like fire dancers and stuff, and they performed on the beach for us and everything, and we just like took over their stage and made it our own little nightclub. It was so cute.
That sounds so much
So
fun.
a lot of performances from The Bachelorette, but now you're home. Like you and Wells now are just the gatekeepers of love reality television. What do you share with each other, and what are you like? I can't tell you that.
Oh no. No, we share everything with each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that wouldn't happen.
That seems impossible not to.
There are some times I tell him to not tell me certain things that happen on his show,
right?
Because I'm like, I want to know, I want to watch,
yeah,
and I don't want this
and
to like be spoiled.
He has to sit with spoilers for a lot longer than you
for
do
a lot longer.
Violence.
For a lot longer. I'm also like, he's also there while it's happening, you know? Like, I'm not going to be at the villa the whole time or in control and stuff.
I feel like you're probably more interested, because I would be more interested in like the behind the scenes drama. Like not necessarily of like what's happening on the show, but like what's happening behind the show.
Yeah, it's with his show?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're like, what's not getting aired?
Yeah.
Yes.
I know that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, jealous.
Has he gone on his bachelor party yet?
He literally just got back yesterday.
Okay, so you guys kind of did it around the same time?
Yeah, so I mean, we've been ships in the night. So I got back. He left for his Wednesday morning. I got back for mine Wednesday night. I left for New York Sunday morning, and he got back from his bachelor trip Sunday night. So I'll see him next year.
You'll meet again. You'll see him at your wedding.
I was going to say, you'll see him at the altar.
I'll see him at the altar. Meet you there, babes.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the villa.
Time and place. I'll meet you there. No worries. How have you guys been feeling now that after, I know you guys had to postpone and a lot of things like that, now that it's finally happening? How do you guys feel?
I mean, excited.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. Right. You still kind of feel like, oh God, I hope something doesn't go wrong.
No, it's happening.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
If no one's there, I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen. I think for me, it's mostly just like I'm so busy that I just realized I started to get text in from people being like, hey, I got the save the date but not the invitation, and I'm like, how is that even possible? It's the same list. And then I'm like, oh, I have been very severely postponing, procrastinating wedding work stuff.
Yeah.
And I need to like get on top of that.
Do some people think they're not invited anymore after they get the save the date but not the invitation?
Yes.
Because I've had that feeling before. That's happened to me.
I would totally feel the same way. I'd be
got
like,
the save
oh,
the
well.
date for something and then didn't get the invitation, and I was like, oh, I'm just not invited. Like I was like, oh, I got it. They kicked me off the list.
Yeah, I would have the same reaction to that as well. But I'm like, when it's the creator of the show that you're on for 11 years, you're invited, buddy. I am so sorry. I don't know how that didn't get to you.
Must have slipped.
What's happening?
Oh my gosh,
that's funny.
I can't I'm so happy for you guys. We have loved watching everything from the two of you, and I feel like now just for the summer of love and having you both on these reality shows is going to be so great. We want to play a little game.
Oh, I love games.
It's a working title.
It's not that fun.
It's a working title, but in the spirit of Love Island, we're going to do like a little red flag.
Okay.
It was a working title because Fran wanted to, like,
I wanted to call it "Does He Give You the Ick?"
But I hate the term.
But she
ick.
hates ick. But I was like, but it's Love Island.
So we can go with it, but I just want that out there that I hate the term ick.
I just found out literally today what ick means.
Okay, so we'll go with it then.
Great.
But I feel like people overuse the word ick. Like they call everything an ick. And I'm like, not everything, but we'll use it.
I don't hang out with people anymore, I guess, because I just heard it today for the first time.
Nobody in my real life says it. I think that's why I don't like it. Because
I
it's
hear
all
people
over
say it in real life.
TikTok. And I
It's
think,
on the TikTok.
and that's why I'm like, no, nobody's saying this in real life.
Yeah.
So then it frustrates me.
They say it on UK.
Yeah.
They
and
do.
you know what? There's so much
It
cooler.
sounds,
it
sounds much more posh when they say
there's
it,
so
though.
much cooler
Well,
than
yeah,
us.
but it just sounds like more of that vernacular.
Yeah.
When we say it sounds like we're making a guttural noise.
Yes, exactly.
And not like a word.
right.
Yes.
Okay, but we'll.
Yes.
What's the title?
Okay.
Does it give you the ick?
Does it give you the ick?
Yeah,
You gotta say it in a
and then
British accent.
Does it give you the ick?
Oh
yeah.
boy, well,
yeah, exactly. Do that.
Tough. Okay, so we're gonna give a bunch of examples of things men do, and you'll tell us if you think it gives you the ick or not.
Okay. Yucky or yummy?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Okay. He takes.
She's better at this than
Yeah.
us.
She's the host of Love Island. He takes gym mirror selfies.
And sends them to who?
Post them on his Instagram story.
Story.
Yeah, that felt right.
Yeah. I would have said the same thing. I may have gone with posts, but
Yeah, Instagram story. Let's keep it safe.
yeah.
It's a little bit icky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
a-
like
that's an
girls,
ick for
but
me.
like when girls do it, you're not that icked out, right? So that's why it's like,
Yeah, I don't care.
I still think it's a little. I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, but I'm playing devil's advocate.
Fair.
Yeah. As a
Not for me.
tiny girl who likes to weightlift, I like to post stuff like that because I'm like, look, I'm strong.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying really hard.
Right. Yeah, and we wouldn't judge you for that.
Exactly.
He calls his dog his child.
Yummy.
Yeah.
So yummy,
I
yummiest,
feel like
yum,
she
yum,
was gonna
yum,
like
yum,
this
yum, yum,
one now.
yum,
She
yum,
was
yum.
gonna
Yeah.
like that
Did
one.
you request that because you don't like that?
I
not like that?
No, I actually don't. I don't mind that, but I know some people really don't. There are shockingly people out there that are not dog people.
Because
So
I never thought I would be that
Not us.
person until I got a dog, and I'm always like, "Mommy loves you," and then I catch myself. I'm like, "Ew!" Like I would never speak like that. But I know.
I fully, like in my soul, believe that I gave birth to Boo. She grew in my
Yeah.
uterus for 9 months. She is my child.
And
I
do
mean,
you
Wells
think
has
that
a whole
your dog?
voice for that he does.
Yeah, for Carl.
For Carl.
Do you think that your dogs look like you in any way?
Yes.
I believe that.
Well,
too.
she was also she's a chocolate lab mix, and so we have the same color hair. And when she was a puppy, she had the exact same green hazily eyes that I do as well. And I was like, oh,
you are my child?
you are my child, like mother, like daughter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that.
He says he's never been in love.
Ick. How old is he? I don't care how old he is. I'm in
Yeah.
my 30s. It doesn't matter if you're not in
Old,
your 30s.
old
you
enough
haven't
to
done
be
it.
dating in your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Old enough to be
seriously
on Love
dating.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're on Love Island and that's something you throw out there, that's always like,
Right.
Yeah.
Because they're usually like in their mid 20s, and you're just like,
you're like, oh, I've never been.
you've
in
never
love.
even like been in love with somebody that didn't love you back.
right.
you know,
like,
Yeah.
Then you're not ready for a relationship.
I don't want to be the
sir.
first person that you're in love with.
It's dangerous.
Because
Don't
that's,
wanna be number
that's
one.
never, no.
Number
You
one
want
is never the last.
Unfortunately, you need to have another girl break him in.
Yes, for sure.
Emotionally.
I agree.
Is that a weird way to say it?
Yeah, yeah.
No, they have to get some reps in.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. A pre-workout.
Pre-workout. He says he has to ask his mom before he does things with you.
Oh, the most ick.
Yeah.
The like, please, you have been dumped from the villa.
Yeah.
You have 30 minutes to collect your belongings.
What about somebody whose mom calls them every day?
every day?
Yes.
Every day is kind of a lot.
It
Depends on how long the call lasts.
The call lasts, what they talk about, what the
Yeah.
relationship is like, you know.
Right.
Is she
there's
sick?
there's a lot.
Talk to her every day.
Yeah, there's a lot of levels.
Yeah.
Right. I actually think that one might be.
Yeah, because I like someone who talks to their parents every day.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
close family.
Could be
I talk to
yummy.
my parents every day.
Yeah.
That's great.
Um,
My parents don't say that. Because I don't. I'm like, I'm busy, Mom.
No,
I'll
honestly,
call you later.
my parents wouldn't give me a chance to not talk to them every day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you know.
Yes.
He takes longer than you to get ready.
Then Godspeed.
Yeah.
To whatever party we're going to. We'll see you next year.
How long does it take you a long time to get ready?
I mean, it could take me 15 minutes, and it could take me an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It just depends on what the hair is doing that day.
Yes.
Curly hair, mind of its own. And sometimes you like throw on an outfit and you're like, I'm a genius.
Yes.
This is
The
amazing.
first take.
And then other times you can't find, you're like, why do I own clothes? Because these are all ugly.
Right.
Yep.
It's not what you envisioned. You had
You
a whole
look in
thing
your
worked up
closet.
in your
and you're like,
head.
I hate
Yeah.
everything that's
Yep.
here.
Yeah. I can
Um,
get ready really fast though.
Yeah.
This is the last one. He asked for your Snapchat over your number. I feel like this is something that a lot of girls deal with nowadays.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Might be a
I just
I
see that
see
a lot. I don't even have Snapchat. So
Yeah.
it's a big thing for the younger gen. Perhaps
Yeah,
that's
what
that might be a Gen Z thing.
But
That's what
that's
I
just for
see.
dick pics, right?
I don't
No, I don't
know.
think it
Like
is
kids
anymore.
communicate on Snapchat.
Because like my cousin will say to me like, "Oh, he Snapchatted me," or like, "Oh, he Snapchatted me, but he didn't answer my text," and I'm like, "But like the Snapchat's just like him talking." You know what I mean? Like it's a picture with something written, you know. So it's not.
So weird.
I think Snapchat when it first started out was
That
like
was
for
the
dick
dick
pics
pics.
and like nudes,
yeah,
but now it's just to communicate.
yeah.
So
I have a friend who's
don't like that.
I have a friend whose little sisters are graduating high school, and that's like how they communicate with a lot
Snapchat.
of the boys. Snapchat.
Yeah, feels like the safe option.
Is it
for
because
them.
it disappears so
because
your
it
parents
disappears.
can't see what you're talking about?
Yeah.
for your parents?
I don't know. Maybe they are on your cloud.
Or because I took it as your parents can see what you're talking about on your.
I mean, if your parents have your Apple ID
Yeah.
login, they
Oh,
yeah, they
see your
can see-
iMessages.
Then they can see your messages. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make sense. I was thinking more of it being like, Snapchat just seems a little bit friendlier than like if you were to text somebody. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like
I
it's
think
more
s-
casual.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
way
it
more
is. I
casual.
think
Like
it
you
is.
wouldn't be like Snapchatting
think-
your girlfriend or boyfriend.
I think
don't
I think the teen boys are sending some riskier
They're
messages on Snapchat
Yeah,
than they would be
Yes.
via text.
Yes.
would be my
that's
guess.
true. That's true.
It
Like
disappears.
right. So
Yeah.
you can
If
really
you're
say,
gonna send something that disappears,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's got to be a little risky.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Otherwise, probably a boring conversation. If
So-
you're to send it on Snapchat, just text me.
yeah, just it's free. I guess Snapchat's free.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all free.
I don't know all this stuff.
It's all free.
It's so confusing.
It is.
Help me! I'm terrified to have kids.
Oh man.
Just for that reason
I wasn't even
alone.
going to ask that question. You just opened it up.
Oh no, I sit with my younger cousins and I'm like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Like
Truly.
what are these things that you guys do and the apps you use and the people you talk to and
Yeah.
I'm old. It's fine.
That's why being single is a nightmare. Well, we're not, but I'm just saying. For
right. Well, none of us are, right, ladies?
Well, we're good.
Don't worry, we're all good.
I'm kidding. I didn't mean
Sorry.
it like that. People are
And-
gonna be so mad I said that.
and,
But I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of stress.
And if not, maybe
yeah.
these
These
up
days
on Love
is very
Island.
stressful.
Yeah, just come on Love Island USA. I'll get you.
Yeah.
I got you.
It'll be smooth sailing for sure on Love Island.
Yeah.
for sure.
nothing-
There won't be anyone with red flags.
No.
Green flags only.
No.
I almost feel like they're just all made up of red flags on Love Island.
Do you have you been watching UK? Do you have this last season? That's
I
on
haven't
right
seen
now?
this last. I haven't had time to watch this
it's
last
really
season
good.
yet.
What
Isn't there like a 19-year-old?
there is?
That's scary.
She is on there. She honestly might be. She's like.
She's my favorite.
She might
Really?
be one of the more mature women in the.
I just mean
Villa.
it's scary that she's so young and everyone else is just because of
Oh yes.
Yeah.
like
totally.
like that type of age difference is fine when you're
Yes.
like
Mhm.
I just am like
At
oh,
first
she's a
she
baby.
was. At first she was coupled up with
if I was
an
19
older
years
guy.
old, I heard someone call me a baby, I'd punch them.
I
in the
know, I
face.
know,
So
yeah.
like I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but then you
girl.
think back to like when you're 19 and you're like, I really was like.
She's
very
got a
young.
famous dad, so I think she has
Oh, okay.
matured faster, and she's been like
She's been around the block.
Yeah, and she
Cultured.
was paired up with a 27-ish year old guy like at the beginning, and the UK fans like were like,
Yeah.
this is weird. Like
Yeah.
this is giving us the ick.
Yeah.
And she's been with, I think he's 23 now. It's the guy she's been with for most of the
Okay,
time.
that's
So
not
it's
bad. That's not bad.
It's like if you were like a freshman dating a senior in
Yeah.
college, you know. So I don't think it's that crazy, but
No, but I think she's
you're going to be
definitely, like,
very
the most
caught up
mature.
in US because that is your job and we will all
Yes.
be watching, and that's going to be your life for the next 2 months maybe.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah, guys, we have
excited.
so much
But when
Love
that
Island to
finishes, go back
yes.
around to UK.
I will go
'Cause
back
this
around
season
to
has
UK.
been top notch.
I know I haven't been able to watch any and I was so upset.
It's really good. It's
How
I'd
many
s-
episodes of US are we getting? Do we know?
I think I know,
it's-
but I don't know if I'm allowed to say or
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
You're getting a lot.
It's more, right?
Yes.
Because I think that gives
I
these
think they
people.
put it out when it was first.
I know.
I'm not trying to trick you. We could look at
You
it.
know,
I have to
I
admit,
think we
I
definitely
think
find it,
was-
and we definitely talked about it. I just think it's going to give
It's a lot.
the Islanders
time.
much more of a chance to actually make a connection, because so many of these past seasons of US, like the couples don't last long at all. In UK,
Yeah.
there's a lot of standing couples that are still
Yeah.
together, and I feel like it's because they get to be on the show for a lot longer.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad the US is doing that. I think that's going to be really smart.
Yeah, I'm really excited. A lot of Love Island to watch now.
Can't wait.
So much
we're
Love
juggling both, but
Island.
honestly, I love it. I
love
give me as much reality TV as I can possibly watch, and I'll
Yep.
be happy.
I know. It's like it's like a lullaby.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
it's
baby
like the last
blanket.
thing I do before I go to bed. Like I'm like, oh, I gotta
Yes.
watch tonight's Love Island.
I feel safe, and it's like when you have nothing to do, you're like, I don't actually have nothing to do.
you have an
Watch
episode
Love
of Love
Island.
Island,
I
if
have
not
to
more.
go root for the people that
Exactly.
I like.
Exactly.
And I like that we're in the US, so we can actually vote and
Yeah, exactly.
play along.
And
this
we have
way.
Ian Sterling as the narrator.
Yes, I forgot about that. It was so huge.
that
Massive.
was so big.
so
Iconic.
huge. Have you met
Yeah.
him?
No, I'm very excited to. I really want to.
Oh my god, I'm like so jealous.
I love
for you.
him.
that is honestly a game changer.
It is.
Yeah.
He will be so good. So, Sarah, we are so excited to watch Love Island USA. Thank you so much for coming in. Everyone can watch it on Peacock starting July 19th, and you can just binge it all. You can wait and binge it all, or you can watch day by day, which is the way to go, because then you get to, play
Vote.
along and vote.
Download
and do
the
all
app.
those,
Tuesday through Sunday.
do all those fun things. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Cannot wait.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. We hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay hydrated, stay cool, don't let the heat get to you. And we'll talk about Elton John on Monday. Love you guys.